Going to be talking about how to know if you are ready to be in a relationship. So people get to ask questions like, at what age should I know that I'm ready? All right, I'm 20, should I be in a relationship? I'm 25, should I be in a relationship? Is there a certain age for someone to know he or she is ready for a relationship? And this point I'm going to be listening out to you will help you understand if you are ready or not. Point is, have a good sense of self-worth. Sometimes people really do not know who they are, and they expect when they enter into the relationship will help them know who they are. But on the contrary, this is the case. You should know yourself first. You should know what you are able to give. What are your values, goals? What are your needs? For example, some people want to just enter in a relationship just for the fun of it. Some people just want to prove a point to some other person. So many reasons why people enter a relationship. What are your needs? What do you think you crave for someone to meet? Right, then what are your values? What are things that you know that this is what I love, this is what I don't like? So another person can stay with it, but you is a no-no for you. Those things you have to be aware of. You know who you are, what you expect of. So one point is, have you dealt with your past traumas or past lives? Some people have encountered so many things in the past that is still haunting them. They have not dealt with, they have not healed from. For example, if you were raped at a tender age, have you healed from that hurt? Yes, those things help you attract the right kind of people, okay, before you even think of entering a relationship. Some people think those things don't matter, and at the end of the day, you see them experiencing a hurt, even hurting the other person, hurting a good person that had come to their way because they've not healed from that hurt. It's necessary you have to understand if you have healed from the past traumas, or you've been heartbroken before, or you were abused. So many things that could make you lose yourself without you knowing. Deal with that first before thinking you are ready for a relationship. Point is, are you able to learn how to communicate effectively? This one is a very solid point, because communication is actually key. Communication is the life of every relationship. If you have not mastered it, I'm not saying you should be a professional, no, but there are some basic things you have to learn or be open to learn when it comes to communication. Saying one thing is important, but how you say it is more important. You get that point? So it's very much important how to communicate your feelings, how to communicate your passion, how you communicate whatever you need, or how you want to ask your partner what he or she needs. Fourth point is, have you been able to learn how to manage conflict? This is another point. Personally, I am still in the part or in the knowledge of learning how to handle conflict, because sometimes people think, oh, I'm in love, oh, this person loves me, I love this person, and we're not going to have a quarrel. I'm going to shock you. That is not entirely true. Conflict will come up here and there. How are you able to manage your conflict? Do you have to lay down rules? Okay, see how we're going to handle conflict. This is how we're not going to. The knowledge of this will help you understand that when you enter a relationship or eventually marriage, you know how to handle conflict with your partner, because these are things that these are things that expect couples to get stronger, to build stronger relationship. But when you don't know how to handle it, one issue comes up and boom, there is fight, boom, there is mistrust. There's so many things that goes wrong because you don't know how to. Fifth point is, are you willing to be vulnerable? That is what will help you know if you're ready for a relationship. Are you willing to lay down your guards? Are you willing to lay down your insecurities? These are the points to help you know that you are ready. Because sometimes you come with so much baggage, so much good things, not just baggage, good things, and you don't want someone else to come into that part of you to expose who you are truly. A perfect example to explain this. Sometimes you would have seen it. So many people flaunt who they are not. What do I mean? So you could be a genuine, real person inside, but you flaunt that you're a bad person. I do a lot of bad things. You want some people to see you as a bad person. You could see bad people, but they flaunt their good, they are nice, they tell you nice things, but at the end of the day, when you get close to them, you'll be like, whoa, these are wolves in sheep clothing. So the reason why people don't lay down their guards is they don't want to be judged, they don't want to be seen as in a certain light. So vulnerability is something you should approach heads on if you want to enjoy your relationship. Is balance out your needs and the needs of the relationship. There are your needs, one, and there are the needs of a relationship. Relationship requires work. If you're willing to, or you want to know if you are willing to be in a relationship, know that you have needs. You're eventually going to have needs, and also the relationship itself also has a need. So list out those needs, know those needs, be aware of them. That will help you bring out the best of you and the best of your relationship. Last but not the least is, are you ready for commitment? Do you know that so many people like the concept of love, but they are not ready to commit? They want the good things that comes out of love, for example, relation, for example, sex. So many, maybe from relationship, I mean, but they don't want to commit. So if you're ready and you've listed out these points for yourself, when you meet someone who has not dealt with this part of this points, you will know. You will not, in quotes, waste your time. You already know. And sometimes these are the red flags we see when it comes to a relationship. So to understand and know for yourself that, hey, I'm ready, hey, I'm not ready. Personally, at some point in my life, I told myself I was ready. I don't know, but I had that guts to know that I was willing to take, in quotes, care of another person. Because have you even finished taking care of yourself? Then you are taking care of another adult, another human being. You are, in quotes, being selfless. Okay, you think of this person, you're expected to think of this person first before yourself. That's when you can say that, hey, I'm ready for a relationship. So if you like what you've heard, please click the like button. All right, engage this video, share it to your friends, and possibly subscribe. I'll be delighted to see you in the next video shortly. Bye.